Hey, this is Matt. Once again, we're about to another video. This is another paid request, this time for Jonathan Lindsey. He wanted me to review an episode of Batman, the animated series, called The Mechanic. First off, again, I apologize if my voice seems a bit out of it in the next couple videos. I'm just under the weather. But I wanted to get these videos done, so that it's the least I could do. Because I really do appreciate the people that have sent in paid requests. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, it could be a commentary, a review, a re-review, randomness, out of the blueness, whatever it may be, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. But this is for, like I said, episode of Batman, which I've been rather enjoying the show, especially the first season or two, because it definitely has this Fleischer cartoon Superman influence, which I love that cartoon from back in the day. And this one was pretty decent because there's a lot of nods to Batman Returns, which I'm a fan of that movie. You even have that rubber duck vehicle thing that the Penguin had in Batman Returns. That makes an appearance in this. And then you have the Penguin controlling the Batmobile like Danny DeVito did in Batman Returns. Also, did a bit more detail, a bit more story on the whole Batmobile, how that came about, who made it. Because you have the mechanic himself, voiced by Paul Winfield, who I enjoy as an actor. I remember him from the first Terminator film. He's one of the police officers, along with Lance Henriksen, who Sally Arnold takes out in that police station massacre. But we get to see a bit more of the Batmobile and how bulletproof it is, and you have this car chase, but then the front of the Batmobile gets fucked up. So he goes to his mechanic, Paul Winfield, who has a daughter, and they work on the Batmobile together and his father-daughter team. And so while the Batmobile is being fixed up, Batman and Robin's in this. Not the little Robin, but the Dick Grayson Robin is one featured here. They use these motorcycles while the thing's being fixed. And Penguin, thanks to help of some people, finds out where the hell this stuff happens to be. Pays a visit, makes the mechanic do some modifications, otherwise will hurt your daughter. And we did a background that the mechanic worked for a company who he wanted to report some faulty stuff with the equipment that could save lives. They did not. They wanted to silence him. Batman saved him. But even though he did the right thing, he was called a snitch. He couldn't get a job. But Batman said, hey, I got a job for you. And I'll pay a lot of money. And then you'd see how the designs of the Batmobile. One thing I wish they had included, I think it would have been nice if we saw early versions of Batmobile. I think it would have been cool if we had like early designs, early drawings, like so we get to see like Batmobile number 1, Batmobile number 2, Batmobile number 3, and see like different versions of the car. Whether he drew them and you saw the designs, or maybe throughout the years it would change up. And the car got fucked up X, Y, and Z reasons, and then the Batmobile today. But again, it was nice to get a little bit of insight into the Batmobile itself. And like I said, it was nice to see that reference to Batman Returns. Because again, at one point we do see that rubber duck vehicle thing. And then here, like, be able to control it. And with the help of some clues that the mechanic left, Batman and Robin are able to escape this car that's now being controlled by the Penguin, and able to stop the Penguin, save the daughter, and take care of everything. So, yeah, it was an interesting episode. Like I said, it was nice to get a bit of more insight into the Batmobile and its creation, and, you know, that question of, well, who built this thing? Did Batman build this thing? Oh, this is who, and this is how it came to be. Like I say, it would have been nice to see like other designs of the Batmobile that worked up to the Batmobile that they have at that time. I think that would have been cool to see, or like a montage of previous Batmobiles with different looks and designs. like a montage as he's telling about his journey. I've said it before, I always prefer Batman solo. I've never been a Robin fan. I mean, Dick Grayson is fine. He's not annoying. I've never been a Robin guy. I've always preferred Batman by himself, solo. That's just how I always felt. But the action scenes were fine when the Batmobile's going crazy. There's not a whole lot of action when they escape and fight the Penguin. It's pretty much they glide and about 3 other things. Boom. They do fuck up the Penguin's car, which is cool. Make it crash and get fucked up. I mean, there's not a whole lot of fighting. Fisticuffs. Probably the most is like in the flashback where Batman saves Paul Winfield's character. You see Batman do a couple fisticuffs. But there's nice style. Like you see Batman hitting people in shadow while Paul Winfield watches. And like I said, I do think the Fleischer Superman cartoons were a big influence on this show. Which I said is the right decision. Which sucks when you get into the later seasons, their inspiration goes more toward the modern Superman cartoon. Because they changed the design, they changed the look of the characters. And to me, that was a mistake. And they made it, like they took away the title cards. Like here you have the title cards, the mechanic. They took that away later on in the show. Just a lot of bad decisions. And granted, didn't make it the worst show ever, not by far, but like the 3rd season and so, just not nearly as good as the first season or 2. That's just me. But yeah, fun little episode. The guy who voices the Penguin did a nice job. I hear a little bit of Burgess Meredith in the Penguin, which is cool because Burgess Meredith played the Penguin in the Adam West Batman stuff. So I like that. He didn't try to go for a Danny DeVito performance. I do think he tried to do a little bit of a Burgess Meredith performance. So I do like that choice for the Penguin voice. And it's a cool villain because he's definitely smarter than some of the other villains. And trying to be a bit more sophisticated. So his dialogue has a little bit more smugness to it. Overall, like I said, decent episode. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.